Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Howdy. Alright, this isn't the West, is it? You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Blue. And I am. Pleased to meet you, Blues. What do you do around here? Huh. Oh, you're general handyman stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectortron and the on-cursing machine, too. I don't know why, I just felt like giving a slightly Irish accent. It's the hat. Well, that's some real higher-tech wizardry. Oh, it's nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does the uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I couldn't tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a porcelain cat figure that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense, yep. Nothing right now. You wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and there's a brick wall. Apparently it just goes nowhere. One of these days there's going to be something else behind it. Now I'm going to find out what. How'd it go? It worked, I guess? Great, what was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess? And these talking trees, and one of them had sinned? You know what, never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. What this? It's a shelf for knickknacks and chatics? What? There's an old rag doll on the shelf. Must have been left for a previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. With an empty space here, you could try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Television set, you've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. A simple writing desk with no chair, or pens, or paper, or anything. Finally. Time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Open the trunk. Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you've owned has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got the stamp from Murray's letter. Well, fiddle-dee-dee. Stamp Murray's letter was on the only survivor of your luggage inferno. There's a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred. Curious. The postmark says 18 April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letters only a couple of weeks ago. I prefer to, now that I'm thinking about it, I prefer to use the mouse, which I guess you can't see. No matter. I will fix that later. Or maybe I'll fix it now. Right, there we go. Yeah, I should hope you're able to see it now. Something to do in the morning, I suppose. You are very ready for this day to be over. It looks like we'll go against the way. Jacob Marley? A dream about school. Poster of my favorite literary ghost. He doesn't even have any chains on him. What? Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Hello? Hello? Nice faces you got there. Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Sorry. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. How's it going? 6 lockers. Check the 7th one. There isn't a 7th. I said check the 7th one. I said there's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez, you look in the 7th locker, it's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Blues Trevor, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray's funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Look under the papers. Look underneath this you find, an overdue library book. Checked out this book 13 years ago and spent that's 12 years and 15 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. You open the first locker to reveal a thriving colony of ants. The second locker is full of peanut butter. The third locker contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. The fourth locker is empty. The fifth locker is full of cookbooks, but they're all in French. The sixth locker opens to a vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly as so not to suffocate. It's the 6th one. Have fun being in the 6th one. Our founder, Brandworth Gorvanulcus III. This lady looks friendly. Hello there, you must be... She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we are, Traveler, Blues Traveler. Yeah? Hi, your academic advisor. It's time to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. However, you must choose a class. Okay. Now then, from these classes for you to choose from. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This class is for pig skinners. And we have overview of curd conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, there's weird time signatures. 504. This is a course for jazz agents. Well, I did go to the trouble of having a background of smashing things. So let's be a pig skinner. As college athletes, pig skinners use their muscles to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. That sounds great. Okay, you're a pig skinner. Go team! Now then, that's just the minor out of the way. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Okay, now there's just the minor matter of your minor. Okay. I minored in cryptobotany. You're a manner of all expert of plant-based arcana. Okay, sure. Well, with that, I believe you're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? He smiles and points at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just through that door. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it You could gaze into it for days. With eyes like mine, sure. Nice lady at the desk says that this door leads back to your waking life. We'll go on through. Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventure leaving you none the worse for wear. What the hell? Right back. Hey, sorry about that. My alarm went off. Hmm. Good eyesight. You can recognize the letter E from really far away. Well, I do like item and meat drops. Do I still have the library book on me? Yes, I do. You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Don't you give me that. Morning, Blues. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? My other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop up front if you don't mind looking like someone's grandma. I'll be alright, thanks anyway. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I got another mission for you. Oh, the curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Most of the readings put it in the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the end of the block. The artifact isn't right there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe we could pick up some clues? Alright, what am I looking for? Appears to be a watch of some kind. Pocket watch or a wristwatch. I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alleys. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show what's written on the chalkboard over here. That's a pretty neat trick. Here's some meat expenses, too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. This wasn't here before, was it? No, the antique bookshelf man came by this morning and Charles couldn't resist the deal. I can't believe I slipped to the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's history of the Roman Empire we got there or pornography. You know any Latin, Blues? Only pig Latin. So what's the Latin word for pig then? No, I mean pig Latin. Latin word for pig is pig Latin. Fascinating language. Check out the books. Select a random book from the Latin language collection. Lorem ipsum doloris emet appears to be graphically designed in the be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Hard to mention that knowledge become relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. But what's this? You got an item, Celsius 212. Oh, that's lit in here. Better take it. It's clearly too modern to have any resale value in the antique store anyway. Well, let's read it. Grants combat skill, Hotfoot. Nope. Anybody want to play chess? Not me, never learned. Jessica? Sure, sit down to play. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play. I'm just gonna pick this up, but just to pick things by random. I don't know how to play chess. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. Maryland? Jersey? Trash can full of trash that you rummaged through. So near to well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight. April 18th, 1906. You found something interesting. Frisco Frights. The morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which scientists have not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated to be as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black lights and subsonic laughter and soul-rending nightmares. There are errors which will point out that Frisconians are also known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. You're really starting to enjoy doing this kind of research. Counter-poetry deployed against Parsian rebels. Plan backfires as dissonance and evolvability to appreciate things ironically. This is the alley where Jessica said the speakeasy was. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Knock. A little panel slides open near the top of the door and narrow eyes regard you through it. Password. Fishy drinks, flippy tricks, fingertips, fiddlesticks, 50 snacks, flapty back. I believe it was fiddlesticks. Okay, come in, but you better not be a prophy. I don't even know what a prophy is. Speak easy, friend. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. Oops, didn't mean to leave. A milky-eyed sot. He turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. Distilled to its essence, a lake is just a valley, a bend. I see, I think. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. I'll leave him to his milkiness for now. Wait. Is that a spittoon? The spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. This guy really loves hitting spoons together. Wait, aren't those fisheye men from the watchful eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hi! Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, hun, we're off the clock. Oh, sorry to bother you. And don't even think about trying to put us in another tube. I'll go back to jail before I let you do that. Sorry. The lady seems to be dancing to a different song than other people. This guy's been infected with the Charleston fever. People are on a first date and you shouldn't bother them. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. The piano player piano trills a tune. It's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. Let's see what's in there. Gauze pad, and activated charcoal brisket. Why is he following me? This guy doesn't care about anything except the baseline. Won't budge, must be barred from the other side. Hello. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. Name's Luke. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour to go to pick up his shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? That's true. Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we always getting it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Oh, refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, wrong napkin. Here. Takes the napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Napkin? So you take the name there and put it in one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on the Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the fact. Now I have the area. You can open it by clicking the map icon or hitting N. Yeah, thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. But you got a drink around here. Beer. Oh, I'll have a beer then. Good choice. Keeps things simple. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse. Spittoon. Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby, that spittoonins was spitting in. That's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. No, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody's sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Muffler Fumperdink? That's Markiplier's character. The strong theory, because if it was one thing we know about that cat, is that he loves spittoons. On the other hand, people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Thurline. A whole lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But one thing was for sure, that this spittoon, whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting in, they wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross! Right? They sure got in some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. I know Markiplier played this, and I never bothered to watch it because I didn't want to spoil myself on what occurred. So I have to wonder if he remembers, if he saw that and remembered that Muffler Humperdinck was his name. He might not have done. Dangly bags for army stuff. Dubious grenades. Dozen nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. Didn't mean to do that. Hi there, name's Blues. Hello, fellow war enthusiasts. I'm Herschel. Herschel Wood. I'm ambivalent about war. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. Story of the grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why didn't the box say fine grenades then? Looks the grenades into you. Say, how would you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? A bunch of grenades. You got item dubious Cola War grenade 6. Try them out next time you get in a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. What's for sale? Gas mask. I hate doing this, but I'm gonna have to pause for a second. It's gonna be a real... well... Instead, I'm just gonna call it early, because I got something I need to take care of. And I don't want to keep stopping and starting the video. So, I'm the Blues 32. This is Shadows over Loathing. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.